What's going on YouTube? VRN 2.0 here back with another video, and today we are back on the Xbox. Yay! I know it has been a while since we've been on the Xbox, but yeah, I just thought, I was just looking at YouTube and I found a jet on Minecraft, and I was like, you know what, why not build a working bomber jet? Now this model is based off the F-22 Raptor, which you should see an image of it in your top corner. Thank you for that image, Phil Morgo. And yeah, so I'm just going to show you some of the people who helped me design this model. We got Jerry here. We got two Jerrys right now. But yeah, this is Jerry, one of my most trusted assistants. We got quote unquote Herobrine because he's very mischievous. We got Jerry 2 here. Oh wait, no, that's not Jerry 2. You're Phil, my bad. And then we got Jerry right there, the one in the brown shirt who has the stick sticking through his head right now. But Jerry 2 in the brown robe just got his diploma to become an official scientist. So congratulations on that, Jerry. Jerry 2. Whatever. We're going to find out a way to separate you two apart. But now I'm going to show you the F-22 Raptor model. I am in observer mode, just so I could show you the jet model. But this is it. This is the model I built. As you can see, it is a the F-22 Raptor model. I used some gray carpet for camouflage. You got thrusters in the back that actually work. That I just thought that looks cool. But yeah. So as you can see, nice jet. And then if you come to the underneath here, there's the sorry. I knew that was gonna happen. I was building the model, and yeah. But as you can see, the bomb bay actually opens up, which I'll show you real quick. Flick that lever, and then the bomb bay is open. And just to prove that it works to you guys, it's pretty hard to find it, but there the bomb goes. There's the bomb. So as you can see, the bomb detonated. Alright, let's get down into the tutorial. Now I'm not going to show you how to build it like with hand. I got a bunch of little models set up. And yeah, I'm just going to show you how to build it piece by piece. And I'll be, yeah, doing that. So, let's get on with the first step of the construction. So first you're going to want to pick your height. Make sure it's high enough, but not too high, or else the TNT will detonate before it hits the ground, doing less damage. But first you're going to come up with the height you desire. It could be as high as the sky limit, or wherever. But then you're going to build it, you're going to have the little nose cone at the front, and then you're going to go 2 diagonal from the nose cone. Alright, moving on. Now that you've made the three block nose cone, you're going to add one more block diagonal to the third one, and then on that fourth block you're going to count out going in lengthwise 13 blocks, as you can see in the model shown here. Alright, on to the next step. Next you're going to need the window or the cockpit so you can see what you're doing. I just added orange stained glass windows due to the fact that the F-22 Raptor has orange stained glass windows, or at least the one in the image did. So I decided to use orange glass, like shown in the video. Alright, moving on. Now you're going to add the roof to your cockpit on top of the glass, as shown right in the video. But on the it should look like a Y in a way. So if you come to the front, it should look like this, a little Y. Now that's because you're going to need to leave a little hatch for you to get in and out of the jet. Alright, moving on to the next step. Now for this next step, I just added a wall behind the cockpit. But then I added, this is a 3 tall block long wall due to the fact that some of the walls are going to be the underbelly of the jet, the F-22 Raptor jet. as you can see here. And this wall is 4 blocks long, I am pretty sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blocks long. Excuse me, 5 blocks. Also, make sure to feel free, if you want, just feel free to pause the video as I go through the steps of building this jet model. Anyway, moving on to the next step. Next, we're going to add the roof and the floor. Now, the roof itself is just the same length as the floor, and the length that you built when you're first adding its length from the nose cone. And for the floor, you're just going to fill in all the little gaps. Remember that wall we were just talking about? That, like I said, that became part of the underbelly, as you can see in the video. Wow. But now you can see why it was useful to have that Y shape in the roof. So now you can get access to cockpit, but later we're going to add a ladder. Alright, moving on to the next step. Now this next step wasn't much more, and I'm just going to say now, I forgot to say this in the beginning, make sure you absolutely know you have every single thing you need. Because if you pick a high height and you don't have all the materials you need to get back down, in case you need like food or something, you're going to be stuck out there and you're probably going to be forced to jump off a high height, or you're going to probably starve. So yeah, just make sure you have everything in preparation. But the little gap in between the roof and the side, I just filled that in with stone, like shown in the video. Alright, moving on. Moving on, we're going to add netherrack for the thrusters. Now, the netherrack will show for a little bit, but not long during construction. Then you're just going to want, if it's on land, and you have like a little landing gear set up, you're just going to keep it off, or else if you're taking a runway, like you're making a show and it's getting off from the runway, you can turn it on, the netherrack on. But if it's on land, I'd prefer to keep it off. Alright, moving on. Moving on, we're going to add these thruster bits in the back. I just think they add a little bit more detail just to the fact that it's like the thruster, not intake, but it holds the thruster engine in a way. By the way, you can use any type of materials you want to build this jet, but I just prefer stone because it looks more like that gunmetal gray. Well, not really gunmetal gray, just that gray camouflage-ish look for the F-22 Raptor jet, seeing that it is a stealth jet. Alright, moving on. I know this is a lot to take on, but next we're going to add the whole wing assembly. Now, just bear with me for this part, because it won't take long, then we'll be on to the redstone, and then we'll be done. So, as you can see here, on the stone block, the stone side blocks, I put 3 stone blocks going diagonal, and then on that second stone block I placed another stone block and then a stone slab, like shown in the video. And then for the top tail fins, I added a 2 wide block stand and then 3 wide block. Added another layer of blocks, and then it will go 3 diagonal. Doing that will create the top tail fin. For the wing assembly, I made on the 5th block from the front of the nose cone, not including these bits, not including this or this or this, including this, I went 5 out. And then I placed a block down, 2 blocks, and then I went 2 blocks backwards, and then I placed stone slabs along the wing, just to give it that look, like rudder-like look. And then I added some blocks just for the undertrace. Make sure to leave a hole underneath the jet's belly, and just place a little stripe area, just to give it a more detailed design. Plus, it's going to hide some of the redstone. The 2 block stance here, it's going to start 9 blocks after the bottom nose cone piece. the bottom nose cone piece. Anyway, moving on. Once you have done that, you've completed your F-22 Raptor model. Now all you gotta do is get some gray carpet and just cover the thing up with gray carpet to give it that more camouflaged look. As you can see on this model, I messed up because I wasn't, oh my gosh. There we go. As you can see, I wasn't paying attention there. But now to come to the inside, and I'll show you the redstone. Now, for the cockpit, I just added a minecart, a redstone lamp, a redstone torch, and made it so where it'd flicker. Coming around to the back, this is the redstone. This button will activate the TNT, which is placed inside these dispensers. Warning, do not activate the TNT while the bomb bay is open. You wanna know why? Because it literally blew one time I tested it and it didn't make clearance to the bomb bay, and it literally blew the whole jet to shreds. And then for the bomb bay, you just place a lever down behind that block that holds the lever. You're just going to place redstone torch, and then you're just going to have a redstone trail. Just make sure the dispensers in the redstone do not touch, or else it's going to probably do something really bad. I already tried, but I didn't have it TNT in the dispenser. So as you can see, it opens and closes now, accessing the bomb bay. But yeah, that is how to build a working F-22 Raptor model in Minecraft. I do hope you enjoyed this video. If y'all did, make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you already haven't. And as always, thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye!